Welcome, Saggy, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly reading. So this will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 9th February 3rd through February 9th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So please take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, Saggy, never put your judgment, put anyone else's judgment above your own. Okay, wow, that's way too many. All right. So what we're doing right now is asking for cards from the minor arcana for the physical realm. Then we will do the mental realm and the spiritual realm. So in other words, what's happening in your physical world, what's on your mind, where your focus is at, even what you're, talking about to others. And then the spiritual realm, a message from the spiritual realm, something the spiritual realm wants you to know. Sometimes it's advice and sometimes it's acknowledgement. And okay, you have a lot on your mind, but right off the bat, there's some really great focus there. Okay. And can we get a message from the spiritual realm? And remember, Saggy, the cards are here as a guide, not as predictors. So, even if something specific doesn't resonate with you, there might be something that's here for you on a more general level, for example. And sometimes, we just need reminders of things that we already know sometimes, right? I find that for myself. There are things that I already know, but sometimes it takes someone else to kind of point it out or clarify something, or even maybe get me to see something in a way that I actually hadn't before, like putting a new twist on something, right? So from the major arcana, we want the card that best represents the overall energy here. And we have Temperance reversed. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting the feeling with Temperance reversed here that maybe some of you are maybe trying a little too hard at something and not kind of allowing the universe to basically serve you, or the energies to serve you. And what I mean by serve you is respond to your desires, respond to your vibration. Now, of course, the universe is always, or the energies, however you want to look at it, are always responding to your vibration 24/7. Every moment of the day is an attraction of something from the universe. And since we mostly go through our day observing things, our vibration tends to, basically stay the same, and we keep recreating the same stuff. But what Temperance reversed here, what I'm feeling with that's an indication that you're trying too hard to maybe make things happen, or you are not balanced in your energy. You're not balanced between the physical and non-physical parts of yourself. So it's kind of like you want to try less and believe more, if that makes sense. You kind of want to relax, focus on the positive, and kind of just enjoy yourself, on a general level, without trying so hard to make specific things happen, if that makes sense. But let's see what the rest of this message says, because relative to other signs so far, you have a lot of cards, because there were several that had only one card jump out for each category. So in your physical realm here, we have, wow, okay, Saggy, nice. You're contemplating your future, and you're thinking about how to actually implement it. So, okay, I'm feeling here that you're thinking about how to implement it. For some of you, that Temperance reversed might be the indication that you're trying too hard to put something into motion before you've lined up the energy behind it. So, in other words, it's almost like, yes, I feel like your Two of Wands energy is the right place to be, kind of looking around at the world, looking at where you want to go, looking at where you are and where you'd like to be, that contemplation. Now, as long as you keep that positive and general at this point, you can have a positive vibration around it. What I'm thinking here with the 3 and putting things into motion, that may be for you where you're efforting too much before you actually have the inspiration to take action, the inspiration to take that first step and put it into motion. So that may be what the Temperance reversed is indicating here. Okay, nothing awful or anything. I mean, I really love where you're at, looking at where you are and contemplating where you want to be. But as long as you can do that in a positive way, and I can totally relate, Saggy. Well, actually, I am a Saggy sun sign too. But when I want to do something new or be inspired and such, I often get ahead of myself. I get ahead of the energy and I think, well, how is this going to happen? And what should I do? And I better start something soon. But that's not lining up the energy first. That's not allowing the inspiration to come so that I know what action to take. That is kind of jumping ahead in a way. So I'm really feeling here, it's kind of like, you know what, you can relax, Agi. This is all good, but what you want to do before you actually take that step, before you actually, take the step to get things started, as indicated in this 3 of Wands here, you really do want to kind of just relax and allow and know how things will just, unfold in the right timing if you just allow it, if you just believe it, and you take the steps, you take the action when you feel the inspiration. If you take it feeling under pressure, it's not going to go as smoothly, it's not going to be as easy, and it may not turn out the way you want it. You really want to feel that energy that you want to do this, that, oh yes, this is the right step. Oh, I know what to do now. Yes, this feels right. That's how you want to approach it, Saggy. Now, your focus is amazing, at least on top here. Let's see what we have underneath. But, I mean, the 6 of Wands here, more fiery energy. Oh my God, look at all these wands. All right, so you're feeling the fire. There is inspiration here. But you know what I'm thinking here? Again, with the 6 of Wands, this is a beautiful focus to have, but I'm wondering, is your focus too far ahead? Is your focus too far out there? Are you focused on the outcome? You know what? I'm feeling here that you might be focused on the outcome a little too specifically. Now, again, this is beautiful focus if you can keep it general, Saggy. But if you're focused on a specific outcome, you might, again, be getting ahead of yourself. So try to keep the feeling of, success and receiving accolades and receiving recognition, victory, winning, being recognized for your efforts. Keep that on a general level, like just what I just said, just keep it on that level. Don't think of the how and the specifics of it. Just that positive vibration of, you know what, I can do this, and it's going to be good for me and for others, and others will appreciate it. But don't get specific about it. In fact, you know what, I'm even thinking maybe leave others out of it. just think about the satisfaction that you will feel and your own vibration. I also do that, Saggy, where I have this this drive, I guess you'd say, to get the message out there, And I've been feeling it for so many years and didn't even know how to do it or have a vehicle for it. And now at this present time, this is my vehicle. And I understand about like getting out there and thinking about, the outcome and how it will happen. But it's better to kind of like allow it to unfold naturally through your positive expectations, through your vibration that bring you the inspiration of the action to take without getting too far ahead of yourself. Enjoying the moment now, enjoying the inspiration you're receiving now, and not getting too far ahead of yourself. All right. And again, you have this beautiful focus of the Four of Wands, that stability, that joy. And it can involve your home life, your family. It could involve even like sharing the joy with those you love. But it's definitely, the 4 is definitely a number of stability, right? And now the 6 is often a number of taking care of others. And you know what? I'm thinking here that you're focusing maybe too much on what you have to offer and how it will affect others. And again, maybe getting too far ahead of yourself. None of this is terrible focus. This is beautiful focus, Saggy. But I'm thinking with the Temperance reverse, that's the indication. Okay, and yeah, you do have the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So again, being out of alignment. I think you recognize that, on some level, you recognize that focusing too far ahead of yourself and into the future is throwing you off balance here. Yet, you can see yourself, Saggy, reaching the top, being the best, or being at the highest level that you can reach in this, whatever this endeavor is. This is likely related to your career, or this is likely related to your spiritual journey and your life journey in general. But you can see yourself reaching the top. You can see yourself, in alignment on your throne. And that's a beautiful energy, as long as you can keep it general at this point, because whatever this is, you're still in the inspiration phase. You're still in the contemplation stage. But overall, your focus is really good. I think you just need to go more general and keep it at the beginning stages for now. And all of this will fall into place here. And again, you have another 4 here. It's a number of stability, but it's also like kind of got the feeling of being a little too tightly wound about it. And that's what happens if you again, get too specific about the outcome and what you want from it, right? Maybe the focus on how this will benefit everyone or those around you. It could be your family, it could be your coworkers, it could be a larger group, but the focus on that outcome, again, might be too specific at this point. The focus on what I just got the expression, happily ever after, might be too specific at this point, and that's what's throwing you a little off your game. Listen, you've got the energy of Temperance. It's here. It just needs to be turned upright. It's not like, oh no, Saggy, you're way out of whack or anything like that. Not at all. Not at all. It's almost like this whole reading, I feel, is just advising you to get into alignment first. Get the inspiration first before you take the next step. Get inspiration first before you take the step after that. It's kind of just like it's really all about inspiration. It really is, and not gripping too tightly, and not allowing disappointments of the past or betrayals or even heartbreak and devastation of the past to weigh in here, because it has nothing to do with you moving ahead, right? And that may be where some of the, when this kind of stuff creeps in, stuff that's done, that's already happened, and even when this is upright, this is something that's already happened because it's the 10. Okay, this is something that has already happened, and even though it might have been upsetting and devastating at the time, it actually opened new doors and provided major expansion for you. So, but the universe is saying here, you need to let this go. This is done. You've already had the expansion. You don't need to keep reliving it. You don't need to keep rehashing it. You don't need to keep bringing it up again. And, we have those habits of thought where things just creep into our minds. And it's like we don't even realize it, Saggy. And I feel as though this also could be part of what might be throwing you off balance, which is why the universe is telling you, don't allow the upsets, the misalignments, the even devastating experiences of the past to weigh in today, because they are in the past. They served their purpose of your expansion, Saggy. They already served their purpose, so there's no reason to even think about them anymore. Wow. Powerful stuff, Saggy. So now you have the Queen of Swords reversed. And as soon as I saw this card, just at this moment, I got the feeling, Saggy, that you're not supposed to look outside yourself for advice, for the answers, for your direction, or anything like that, because when the Queen of Swords is upright for me, I feel like she's a very powerful advisor. And when I say advisor, I'm not telling people what to do, but like helping them weigh the pros and cons and helping them sort things out, not telling them what to do. But as soon as this came up reversed, I felt, Saggy, you have the answers already. Do not seek the counsel of others. Don't go around asking others what you should do, because you'll get 30 different answers from 30 different people, and it will just add to the confusion, and it will add to the lack of alignment here with the Two of Pentacles reversed. It will add to the energy of Temperance reversed, where you're not tapping into what you already have. And that's why, I think that's why you have so many wands here, Saggy. I mean, obviously you're a fire sign, so you feel at home in this fiery energy here of all of these wands. And you've got so much of it here because the universe is telling you here with this reading that you are there. You are on it. You are in your own element, literally and figuratively, right? You're in your own element of fire. It's all there. You just kind of want to dial it back in the sense of not getting ahead of the energy. Not getting ahead of the energy. I feel right now you're in this phase. You're in this phase. You're looking around at where you are, and you're looking out at the world, you figuratively speaking, and some of you maybe literally, but figuratively speaking, you're looking out at where you want to be, and you're feeling really good about things. You're feeling the energy that things are going to take off and things are going to move forward. And I feel that's where you are right now, and that's fine. And the more you can enjoy that energy, the more you can bask in the desire without contradicting it, the more you can bask in enthusiasm and forward thinking without, again, letting the negativity seep in, without letting negative experiences of the past seep in, as long as you can do that and bask in this energy, then the inspiration for the Three of Wands will step forward. And it may be that that's what you're going to experience this week, Saggy, if this resonates with you, just even based on this message from the spiritual realm of guiding you in this focus. And the inspiration, I feel the inspiration is coming for you, Saggy, this week. You will know what to do next, and what to do next, and what to do next. But the encouragement here is, it's beautiful to think about others and how you can enrich their lives and how they will receive what you have to offer. But you need to start with yourself first. You know, the 2 and the 3, right? And then again, the 4. Reaching a place of stability, reaching a place of knowing that you've got this foundation off of which you can jump forward, move forward, right? And seeing yourself again as the king down the end, as long as you can keep it general, Saggy, it's all good. It's all good. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. I love it. I hope you do too. I hope there's something of value here for you. If not, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign messages at High Priestess Influence. Either way, Saggy, I want to thank you so very much for being with me. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead, full of fiery energy and inspiration and enthusiasm. I love it. And I hope to see you back here again next week, my Saggy friends.